YouTube, Big G, back in with another video. And yes, I've been fishing for a day or so, and hence the sunburn. You know, as usual, you get stuck into the fishing, you forget about how hot the African summer sun is, and it burnt the crap out of me. Aina. So I'm going to be Aina for the next couple of days, and then we'll probably peel like a reptile afterwards. But anyway, that's part of life here in South Africa. So yeah, this time what I thought I would do is I'm going to be going through one or two little auctions that I've been to over the last month or so, and then from there I'm going to go straight into, like I've done in the past, into the pickups at the auction together with all the other pickups that I've had during the course of January. So guys, yeah, stick around and enjoy.
20 rand 2, 10 rand a half, 10 rand a half, 20, anyone else? 3 rand 50 bucks, 2 books I'm going to sell, 10 rand a yours, 2984. Can I do the rest on the table? There's some beautiful ones here. Okay, 10 rand for the lot, 4 bucks, 10 rand a half, 20, anyone else? 10 rand, no one reads anymore. I'm going to sell number 2984. Okay, golf clubs, the whole set, 50 bucks for a set of golf clubs. 50 rand, are you in? 50 rand a half, 50 rand for golf clubs, 1681. 50 rand for them I'm going to sell, 2984 bars. What is this thing? Is it some sort of boat? Okay, I'm going to sell the boat. It's not a very good one, you can't read it. 50 rand for both, 50 rand for it. Anyone wants it? You can place on top of it in the jam. Maybe I'll give it 20 rand a half, 20 rand a half, 50, anyone else? 20 rand, John's going to be floating on the dam, 20 rand, 151 bars. Okay guys, there's some nice wood here, pelmets, or wood, like I call it. You can have some firewood or pelmets, whatever. 50 rand for the lot, 50 rand for the lot of pelmets. Any interest in them? Okay, I think you are my next option here. You're running, you're in the running.
Can you do the games over here?
Sure.
Just the games on there.
Oh, you bought
Do you not want the DVDs as well?
no,
Just
you
the
bought
games.
the PlayStation.
Yeah, these are PlayStation portable games. So they're for a different thing. But it's they're still good to have. 20 rand for the games.
10 rand.
10 rand a half. 10 rand for the games I have. 20, 25, 25, 30. Just the games, eh? 25, 30, 30, 35, 35. No, 30 rand, they're yours.
30, 33.
30, 33.
Okay, first up from the auction, you saw there that I picked up a nice little PlayStation. Let me just pull it out here. I didn't have my camera with me, so I had to use my cell phone camera, which is not ideal. And it came boxed, a little PlayStation 2 Slim, and it doesn't actually look too bad. I haven't tested it yet, but I've got one or two of these already in my collection. And let's just have a look there. It's got the little manuals and a couple of games. So my PlayStation 2, I mean the games are becoming really cheap, so I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to hold them up. A couple of titles over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PlayStation 2 titles. I think I got that whole lot for I think 300 rand, which is at today's currency conversion rate most probably about £10 for the whole lot. As the South African rand just continues to plummet, I don't understand why we don't have more tourists here, because I'm sure South Africa is probably the cheapest place to come on holiday. You'll get 5-star treatment and pay next to nothing. And then also from that same auction there was a couple of PSP games. Just take it there. I've got a couple of these already. Toy Store, I think I've got both of them. And Blue Dragon for the Nintendo DS, and strange, air traffic controller. Sounds very boring. I remember air traffic controller, I think it was on on the 8-bits. My word, what a boring game. And then it also had, let's have a look here, 2 controls. And even even the memory card. So yes, that's the PlayStation 2 pickup. It's got all the cables in that. So I didn't think too bad, even though I've got one already. It's always I think wise to pick up another one when they go cheap. From let's have a look here. What else did I pick up? I think this was also from an auction. I'm not sure why I actually picked it up. Nintendo cards. I suppose I've never played Pokemon cards before, but I mean a whole wad of Pokemon cards. This came with a bundle of old toys, I think it was, that I picked up. This was inside there, together with a little Tiger Superman handheld. Almost looks like it probably will work. It doesn't have any batteries in, but I'll add it to my handheld collection. Then moving on to, let's have a look here. Something that I actually purchased off one of the local auction sites, and it turned out that the lady who was selling this was actually in East London. So that made my life much easier. And let's see if you can guess it. It comes in a black bag like this with a Sinclair label on there. So it's got the official Sinclair bag, and it's a little portable TV set. I mean, have a look at that. I would have loved to have one of these back in the day, but I think I did a little bit of research on this, and I think this went for about £400 back in 1970 whatever when it came out. So this must have been incredibly expensive back then. But I mean, look how small it is. I mean, if I hold up a 3DS title, I mean, tiny. I plugged it in, doesn't work. I think there's batteries in here that have leaked. I didn't really want to get it. It's more for the novelty factor that this is a Sinclair TV or pocket TV. So yeah, for sentimental reasons I've always wanted to get one of these. Then moving on for, let's have a look here. Yes, these were from local second-hand shops. This was, let's see, Fantasy Life. You can see there, this was actually brand new. I've actually just taken it apart, brand new. You can see it was marked there for 579 Rand, and I paid a whopping 25 Rand for it, which means it went for like less than £1 basically. Brand new, Fantasy Life, no idea what it's like. As well as this was, what's this, Resident Evil the American, Resident Evil the Mercenaries 3D. So 2 3DS titles, and then another. This was actually from a garage sale. I paid, I think it was $50 for the whole lot of more PlayStation 2. I've already got Tekken. What interested me was something like Bard's Tale. I may actually try that. I played it on the PC, as well as not really, nothing else really that really grabbed me. But when the games are cheap, grab them. And then something that I found on eBay from the UK, the postage actually cost me more than what the item did. So this cost me, I think it was about £15 or £20, and the postage I think was £20. So expensive in Rand terms. And that is for the MSX, a PX7, what's a TB7 tablet for the Pioneer MSX. So a little graphics tablet, and it's boxed. And it's got the little manual. And I love my MSX stuff, so when I get a chance to get something, and video art, sorry, this was actually less than, I think it was about £10 or something like that, but the postage was like double. And this lovely looking little graphics tablet. Now according to the seller, it doesn't, the pen is missing, the little pen that goes on here, but it supposedly still works perfectly. So I don't know if this is touch sensitive on here. I've got a feeling you actually need to have that pen. But so be it. I wasn't really going to actually use it. Just something to add to my MSX collection. And then another item that featured in one of my previous videos, to play the Game Boy cartridges on my SNES. Now this is the one that actually took 17 months to get here. And the reason I'm mentioning that is that this took, I think it was just over 3 weeks. 4 weeks, so yeah, great. The Royal Mail has got its act together, and I mean the South African Post Office, this time they came through 3 weeks. So I mean, what a difference. One item took 17 months, the next item took 3 weeks to get here from the UK. So guys, yeah, that's in a nutshell. Not a hang of a lot with on the pickups, and as well as the auctions. I've been to a lot of auctions, but there's been very little at the auctions to actually even report about. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, keep it retro. Cheers from me.